Sounds to me like CR3 Markets is the first end-to-end solution for Reg A plus issuance. What does that cost? What does it cost to do a Reg A plus deal?
It really is. It really is the first end-to-end solution. Now, there's some attorneys out there that'll take you through the process, but they're not commercial real estate experts necessarily. And by the way, Reg A Plus was designed for operating companies. It's just that the commercial real estate space has discovered that it's a very useful construct to raise capital with. But the sorry, what was the question?
What is the cost to do an end-to-end Reg
Yeah,
A plus issuance for
yeah,
CR3 Markets?
yeah. So you have costs for the third-party agents, and then you have costs for our platform, and ultimately, to get to market, you're going to spend about 150 to $200,000, and then you're going when the shares are actually placed in the market, there is a success fee of about 2%. So yeah, it's not cheap. It's much cheaper than an IPO. It's much cheaper than starting a brand new REIT fund where you have to raise $100 million to make it to justify the costs. Um, and in the end, it actually is even cheaper than doing your traditional private raise, because even though a lot of your upfront costs on a private raise might only amount to like 10, 20, 30,000, you're not going to get the benefits of the liquidity that you get in the Reg A plus market. And if you've ever tried to go sell a partnership interest in the secondary market, you know that oftentimes there's a very large haircut to trading out of those, and somewhere in the area of 10 to 20 or even what percent or even higher. And so over the course of the life of an investment, Reg A Plus will end up being a cheaper way to manage capital.
Yeah, and to me, that's what RIAs have said that they're excited about. That it's hopefully going to bring down the barriers to entry, help bring down the costs, and give them the ability to diversify portfolios with individual properties that their clients drive by every day. Uh,
I'd say too, just to add on to that, is that on the other side of the coin, these commercial real estate sponsors don't like to see secondary partnership interests traded at a big haircut because they're proud of what their building is worth, and or their property is worth, and they want to see full valuation even on secondary trades, and so this is a solution for them as well.
we talk a lot about liquidity with this product. Where can you see and view and trade the shares that you're creating through these IPOs?
Yeah, so for the time being, there is no place to actually see them. CR3 Markets is building a platform that will show that. Now, if you were to do a Reg A Plus issuance today, you would have the option of putting it on a secondary, like, alternative trading platform, something like NASDAQ OTC, or building your own platform, which is what we're doing. But a lot of that takes a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of capital to build all that up. For now, you can custody these shares in Fidelity and Schwab. So essentially you could see them in your Schwab and Fidelity accounts. But to trade them, you'd have to do it over the counter. So I don't know if that answers your question, Sean, but that's, you're getting a lot of the benefits of public shares. You're not getting a full-blown exchange experience yet, but that's what we're building at CR3 Markets.
Yeah, we're starting to see that. That's super exciting. What advice would you give to a commercial real estate sponsor, property owner that might be looking to do or explore a Reg A Plus offering, and they're maybe a little hesitant?
Yeah, I mean, look, you could bang your head against the wall and try and dig all this information up on the internet, or you could go to your attorney and pay him to take you through the process, or you can call CR3 Markets, and for free we'll actually walk you through the process, and we'll even take a look at your deal and assess whether it makes sense to do a Reg A plus. But we'll save you a ton of time, in terms of just exploring this, and happy to do it. We're doing it all the time for us for commercial real estate sponsors right now.
That's great. I think commercial real estate sponsors are going to get really excited about this. I think investors and RIAs are going to be, and family offices are going to be super excited about this. So I'm excited to see what the future holds for CR3 markets. Thank you for taking the time to sit down with me today.
Thank you, Sean. We're very excited about the future as well.
Great.